Hey guys, Mrs. Kaufman here. How are you? So last time we learned about how to find the area of a triangle. So I'd like you to go ahead and use the knowledge that you learned last time to go ahead and solve these questions. And there's your answers. How does measurement help you solve problems in everyday life? Kind of been talking about that for a little bit, haven't we? So today we're going to learn to find the area of a trapezoid and to find a missing dimension given the area of a trapezoid. It's going to be fairly similar to what we did for parallelograms and then what we did again for triangles, only today we're going to be doing it for a trapezoid. The area of a trapezoid. So we've kind of been talking a little bit about formulas. So we learned the formula for a parallelogram for the area is area equals base times height. And the formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 the base times the height. So today we're going to learn the formula for the area of a trapezoid. The area of a trapezoid is 1/2 the product of the height and the sum of the bases B1 and B2. Okay, so that's kind of a lot that is being said in there. So let's think, it's 1/2 the product. What is a product? That's right, it's multiplication. Okay, it's 1/2 the product of the height and the sum of the bases B1 and B2. Okay, so what we mean by B1 and B2 is a trapezoid kind of has a skinny top and a longer bottom. I shouldn't say skinny, right? I should say a shorter top and a longer bottom. And so they're not equal. And we need to find out what they are together. So kind of almost more like what their average is. And you'll understand that more when we learn about averages. But so anyway, let's talk about the formula. The formula is area equals 1/2 the height times base 1 plus base 2. So you see how that's in parentheses, and we've learned about PEMDAS and order of operations. So right now, a lot of what we've learned so far this year is really coming into play in the formula for the area of a trapezoid. So let's not let this intimidate you. It's kind of really hard seeing it like this, and I think going through some real problems might help ease how you view it, and how you do it might not seem quite so intimidating, although it might still be. Okay, so we need to find the area of this trapezoid. So first let's check out this trapezoid. Okay, we see the small base on top is 5 inches and the long base on the bottom is 12 inches. We can see the height is 7 inches. Okay. Does anybody know what this stands for? That means it's a right angle. It comes in at 90 degrees, and that's just saying that it's a perfect right angle. Okay, the bases are 5 inches and 12 inches, and the height is 7 inches. So the area equals 1/2 the height times the base plus the base. Okay, so you've seen before how what we're going to swap out is kind of in different colors. I think you probably noticed that on some of the other lessons too. But I think it's really important to kind of point it out here so that you'll make sure that you know that it points out what you know. Okay, so the area equals 1/2 the height. So we look over here, oh, how tall is it? 7 inches times the base 1 plus the base 2. Here's base 1, here's base 2. Now we're going to add those together. So we're going to have 1/2 times 7 times 17, right? 7 times 17, because 5 plus 12 is 17. Oh, and that's 59.5 because we solved all of this, right? 1/2 times 7, and we take that and multiply it times 17, and we get 59.5. So the area of this trapezoid is 59.5 square inches. Make sure you're putting in the information like square inches, square feet, square meters, or meters squared, however you want to say it, okay? It's really important. Now we need to find the area of this trapezoid. So we have base 1, base 2, and here we have our height. 1/2 the height times base 1 plus base 2. Okay, so the area equals 1/2 9.8, which we get from here, 7, which we get from here, plus 12, which we get from here. This is the base, this is the base, this is the height. So area equals 1/2 9.8 times 19, because 7 plus 12 is 19. When we multiply it all the way out, we get 93 and 1/10. So the area of the trapezoid is 93 and 1/10 square meters. Okay, so now we know the height of 2 of the bases, and we know the area overall. Now we need to find the height. We've done this with parallelograms, and we've done this with triangles. So now we're doing it with trapezoids. Okay, so we're going to write out our formula. And in this instance, they changed the look of the formula because what they did was get height all by itself, or the h all by itself. So if you went through the other formula that we knew and got the h, isolated the variable h, this is what you would end up with. So you can go through that process if it's important for you to understand how it got there, or you can trust the process and know that that's what it looks like. Okay, so the height equals 2 times 108. Where did I get the 108 from? From the directions. The trapezoid has an area of 108 square feet, okay? And the big A stands for area. Now we need to find the height. Get the 12 from here, I get the 15 from here. So the height equals 216 over 27. So the height equals 8. Oh, isn't that so nice when it gives us a nice whole number as the answer? The height of the trapezoid is 8 feet. Okay, so in this instance, not 8 feet squared because we didn't, that's what the area is square feet, okay? This is just one piece. All right, next up, we have the shape of Osceola County, Florida. It resembles a trapezoid, so we need to find the approximate area of this county. Okay, so we're going to notice 48 for a base, 16 for a base, and 51 for a height. And this MI stands for miles. Ooh, Kissimmee, Florida. I think Walt Disney World is near Kissimmee. May not be quite in the same county though. I'm not positive. Okay, so area equals 1/2 the height times base 1 plus base 2. So we're going to fill in what we know. We know the height is 51, and we know base 1 is 48, and base 2 is 16. So the area equals 1/2 of 51 times 64. This is when we wish we have a calculator, right? Area equals 1,632. So ultimately our final answer is the area of the county is 1,632 square miles. I'd like you to go ahead and do another one. This is the shape of the state of Montana, and it resembles a trapezoid. I want you to find the approximate area of Montana. We notice base 1 base 2, and the height. Okay, so remember your formula. See if you can figure this one out. And there's the correct answer. How did what you learned today help you answer the essential question? How does measurement help you solve problems in everyday life? Well, goodness. Write a few sentences to explain how to find the area of a trapezoid. So I want you to use your words and give me a pretty good description on how you would explain to somebody else how to find the area of a trapezoid. When you're done, go ahead and summarize and come up with a question for this lesson, and you will be all done. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.